Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, just checking that we are live. In three, two, one. It's loading. I think we're live. If you can hear the sound of our lovely voices, please type llama in the chat just to make sure that this is working. Yes, it is working. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Christmassy free demo live event. Oh, Kathleen's already here. Of course she is.
Hi, Rania. How are you?
Uh, all right, I'll just do the house cleanup and then pass it all to Catalina for us to get started. As some of you may know, hi Rudy from Florida. Catalina is our Etchr Lab brand ambassador in Spain. And she agreed to join us today to this free fun event in which I won't spoil anything. Catalina will explain. I just want to let you know that the chat is here for you, so please use it, abuse it, be polite, be nice, but feel free to ask questions as we go. I'll make sure to ask as many as I can, either during the demo or at the end. And yeah, at the very end of the event, and again, guys, this will be a quick live, 20, 30 minutes. We're not going to go for long. At the end, we will do a quick giveaway of the final piece that Catalina will be working on and a US $30 voucher. So one lucky winner will get the two things. So just letting you know that. So hey Beth, Beth is here. Hey, Sketches and Scrubs is here. Cool, our UK ambassador. All right, I'll shut up now. Promise, I did promise. So Catalina, please introduce yourself. Tell us what we're about to do. Go, 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 go. Be you. I'll just
Thanks, Anya. Thank you very much for having me. And as we are approaching to Christmas time, we were thinking about doing something fun and joyful and like super easy with watercolors and your products, and using your final touch with the iridescent, with the pearlescents that are the ones that shine. So we think that for the ornaments, the three ornaments would be great. So a very cheap way and funny to do with your friends, family, or whatever is like to do the ornament treats on paper. So there are many ways to do them. One that I love and is very simple is this one, like the blue one that is like a glazing ceramic wet on wet step, and then we keep on adding a little bit of information and you have it. And for me it's like monochrome, one color, no problems, and super easy and super quick. This is one idea, but I have many others, yes, in order to show
pretty.
you like the results. So if you want to practice at home, the thing would be like you start doing like a circle. You can put something to do the perfect circle here.
Ooh,
And you add, if you want to add a little bit of shadow or like half one color and half another color, or you can play like in the first layer with some contrast in order to not start. We don't want to start with plain white, okay? In my opinion, I love that way. And then sometimes you start adding things wet on wet. What is the problem? That sometimes we don't know how much water we have on the paper, or how much pigment do we have, can we put in without like everything spreading and making a mess. So I truly recommend to try a little bit before, because for example, this one was too wetty. This was wet, but the colors are very strong here. So I would go like with this one that is more control, but this takes time and a little bit of practice, and sometimes letting it go, it also can be solved in the later layer, you know.
mm-hmm.
Yes, to give you some ideas of how you can start these ornaments. So in my recommendation would be also like I do these kind of things, not so roundy, you know, like more fun, like round and circle and a donut or something,
Oh, fun.
with a limited color palette, because it helps me not to lose control on the colors, and I use like 3 or 4 colors and their mixtures, and then I would add like the final. This would be like the first layer, and it's only about to keep adding details and the
Takes
at the
forever, so that takes a long time.
but this would be more my style, in the sense of
Yeah,
like kind of not doing like the perfect circle, like going a
going
little
a bit
bit.
crazy, going a bit
Yeah, and
crazy.
doing, yeah, like this.
It's fun, it's beautiful, but yeah, for the sake of time and to make it easy for everyone wanting to join and paint along, we are doing which one, Kata?
This one.
Oh, cool.
So this one is like very, very simple. You only have to worry about one color. We are going to use a
New windstorm.
spoiler. Anya has designed this one. This is the cold press Etchr paper, and this one is hot press. I am a lover of a hot press lover, but okay, I'm going to go for the cold press this time,
Ooh.
just for fun, because it's like slippery. So the thing would be like, we do one circle. You
All
can
right, everyone.
like pencil,
Grab a
or
cup, everyone. Grab the paper. We're gonna start.
yeah, you can have any paper you have at home, like, and we go and do this round here. I'm going to do 2 or 3, so you can have different perspectives and views of the same proposal. Okay. If you want, now that you have the pencil on your hands, like try to make here on the top for the hanger like a little rectangle or square, so you can already paint it. It's okay.
Mhm.
So that would be our canvas.
Is the rectangle where we will drill a hole to then get the string to hang the ornament?
It can be both. O sea, I mean, you can do like, you can cut this part, the rectangle,
Mm-hmm.
and then put a circle on it, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe we can add another paper later, like something like this. You can
Ah,
cut, and we added this on the back. So you only, how do you say it? You only stick the rectangle, this one here. I'll show you later, but you stick
okay.
this here, and then you have the ornament with. You can prepare this before, like you do like this, and then you stick it, and that's it.
Okay.
Stick the round thing and the rectangle. Does it make any sense?
It does. So
Okay.
instead of drilling a hole in the paper, you're gluing things together.
Yeah. Just in case, because you can destroy this, and you already painted it, so it's
Yeah.
just keep things not messy. So we will start adding some water. Like, I grab my water and a big grass. So I put like a lake here, kind of enough water to do the whole circle. And for example, here I only add water, clean water. But if you feel like more confident, you can go on the second one. For example, I'm going to add blue, cobalt blue to the water. So from the beginning, we have like a little shadowy ball. Like, I put more blue here, like to give it a little bit of volume. And then I keep on adding water.
So this is water just with a little bit of pigment.
Yeah, this is water, and this is water with a little bit of cobalt blue.
Mm-hmm.
It can be whatever. It can be gray. I mean, you can change it. It can be darker, but I prefer it to go light. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you can see it. Let me. I don't want it to
Yeah,
reflect.
the reflection is good. We can see where the water is.
So now that is still wet, I'm going to grab one of my Etchr brushes, like this one, or any brush you have, like, it's okay. Just try to hold it from the back, okay? So in order, I don't want you to have the whole control over it. And I have here my indigo That is the color that I am going to use today. Sorry. And let me check if it is wet, it's going to open. If it is not, it's going to stay in the same place. So the thing would be start spreading some little brush strokes on the pond, water pond that we have created.
So we want a variety of strokes that are both closed and open depending on where the water is.
Yeah, I recommend, like, if you have uh, any brush you use, you need to study the possibility of brush strokes before. Like, you can go like this, or you can go with this one. You can go like super flat, but you can also with the other part, with the Sharpie one, you can go like crazy like this and do some lines. And I recommend you to move your hand and do a little bit of training, like warming up before going for it, because I mean, you can do dots or stripes, but I think to imitate the glazing of a ceramic, it's better to go like roundy, in a roundy, super loosey kind of way. Okay. We must be quickly because this otherwise is going to be like dry. For example, now. And sometimes I also have a lot of fun using these very long, hairy brushes. For example, I'm going to use it here because it's like it gives you the vibe for very elegant and very like veggie strokes, and it's super super quick. Your job is done already, almost ready. Or we can have like this little round. It's very kind of small. It's the number 2 of Etchr, and you go like dots and little lines, like trying to add information to the whole part. Okay, it's going to every ball, every ornament is going to be different, but try to make it while it's wet. That's important. The first layer would be wet on wet. Okay, in this one, the first one, I think is it was not wet enough. Like, you can keep on adding a little bit of water, because in some parts I lose like the water, so I can keep on adding a little bit, but that would be our first layer. Okay, so we need this to completely dry. And for those who doesn't like blue, it can happen. I'm going to do it one here in another color so you can completely see the difference. Let's do, let me see. Let's do, let's try like a red or with a little bit of blue color. Yeah, so the same, we do the same, like going crazy with the brush. You can go bigger or smaller, but the thing is, like, tiny movements, like a dance. If you put your music on,
Beautiful.
better. So it doesn't have to be like super skinny or slim or whatever. It you only need the pigment to spread. Okay. So while we are waiting, because we need like a minute for this to dry, we can grab like an ochre or a yellow or something that reminds you like to the top of the ornament, and we can paint it a little bit here. I'm going to use another one in more grayish, I think, this one. And you can play also with this, like you can do some arches or like this, for example. Um, Another one on the top.
Is anyone painting along in the chat? If you are, let us know. And please, if you're comfortable, please post it on socials and tag us at Etchr_lab or Etchr Studio. Would love to see it.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone is so different that there are millions of options of like this to turn up super differently. So imagine that we have already our little ornaments. You can. It depends on how you paint and how many details you want to put here. But you can add like here some uh, touches or doing some shadowy parts here, like in the sense of on the bottom, or maybe like adding some details. Okay, so this would be our three balls ornaments. And now that it's almost dry, we finish them. Like it's doing exactly the same, but now the surface is not going to be wet. So we go wet and dry. Every brush stroke now is going to be like super sharpie. So I can be very, very delicate here and start doing like kind of thinking of trees and flowers and like little touches. I'm going to be like very calm here, and I'm going to go wilder in another one. So first, I am using the long hair one, but I am going to change to the Etchr ones, the flat, for example. Keep on adding some bigger brush strokes because I need to add a little bit of more density to the ball.
Hey,
But
Catalina.
you already tell me.
When possible, I know right now it's not possible, but bring the painting closer to the camera so we get a close up. The
Yeah,
nice
for sure.
people are asking, or the camera close to the art. Yeah, whatever makes most sense. Ooh, nice. Okay.
So,
Uh, Even
sorry.
better, much closer. I hope this is better for everyone, and you're getting really nice comments from the chat too. Everyone is loving it.
Thank you very much. So, for example, if something happens like this, like it's very wetty and this is messing up, you can always try to dry it a little bit with the paper, but don't worry too much about this because this exercise is about getting loose and fun, and you can have all the control every time. So. Now we can keep on adding details, but super loosey, like. And the difference is not very big between this one and this one, but I think it is needed. Like I need more work on the top of this one. Okay.
How do you know if it needs more work or not?
I truly know it watching it through the screen, like taking a picture.
Hmm.
Sometimes when I don't, I always tell to my students, but when I don't really know if I need to keep on going or I should stop or whatever, I take a picture from the top, as you are seeing, like the balls right
Mhm.
now, and I can decide if I want to keep on going or not. For example, the red one, it could work like this, but I want it a little bit detailed, and this one I need like some brush strokes like these ones here on the top, on the left, here
Mhm.
on the bottom. It is needed. I mean, I am watching it through the iPad, and I think it's needed. Okay.
So it's basically a change on perspective. So
Yeah,
your brain is
completely.
kind of rewired.
It's like when the film directors put a frame on the scenery, like they do
Mhm.
that thing with their fingers that
Mhm.
you're like also like urban sketchers need some time to frame the the view. when you take these pictures, this picture I am talking about is like, yeah, you
Mhm.
change perspective and point of view, and it's like someone else and not you has published it or something like this. So it's like you are more critical with what you are seeing. So
Good.
this, okay, I think is now it has all the magic, the watercolor magic on the bottom, and a little bit of strength on the top.
Yeah, it's
And for
beautiful.
example, and this one that I already like it like this, I'm going to add touches, but with the iridescent, okay?
Ooh, shiny.
Shiny. So these colors, the ones that I am going to use now, they would be like the golden one that I love, this like coppery gold, and the transparent, the white. For example, this white and this one
Mhm.
are super, super. I'm going to show it here. Are very elegant, but not very strong in the sense of are very shiny, but not very. They don't have like a lot of body.
Mhm.
So I'm going to add them like through my composition in small touches because we don't want to overdo the thing. Following the same steps as before, like trying to move the pencil very quickly, breathing every time we get like we are afraid of ruining the
Yeah.
art.
I hold my breath sometimes when I'm painting. I don't even notice it.
So more or less that would be the proposal. Like it's super easy, but once that you get done, like you are, I mean, once that you start trying and do 10 on a row on the go,
Yeah.
like you have 10 and 20, everything is like comes together and it's so beautiful. Like sometimes only one is not enough to put yourself on the flow to do this kind of movements. But once you have like how do I say? Once you have like 10, you already have a very good team of ornaments. And another, this would be my super easy proposal. But you can, as I told you before, you can do it. You can go like super
Super crazy.
details and very tight,
Patterns.
or mix it, like doing this in the
Ooh,
middle and very little brush strokes on the sides, okay?
it's
And
beautiful.
for those of you who haven't managed to do one properly, but you are using like one paper to try your colors, my proposal would be like you can use this machine, like is for cutting rounded papers, but you can do it by hand. And a very for me simple but also elegant and interesting is doing like this, like you do your circles, for example, and I did it double. So you can do double paper, like you stick one into the other one part into the other. You prepare, I'm going to put it like this. I don't know if you prefer me to show it into to the screen.
We can keep swapping. We can keep swapping.
Okay, so the thing would be using this kind of paper that you use only for scratch, like for trying colors or whatever, use it as a pattern because it's like super abstract and it can be recycled that way. So this morning, what I tried was like just using my machine, but you can do it with your hand.
I didn't even know that machine existed. Like what?
The scrappers know it. So this would be the idea. And this I left here like the back. I put like this because I can paint this with golden and this with golden, for
I
example.
see.
Or
I see.
another idea would be grabbing the my Etchr ball pen,
Pens.
black graphic pens, and going like, for example, doing some graphic artwork here.
It's a bit
Then
shadowy. We can't really see. When you're
yeah,
able,
sorry.
bring it closer after you're done. Or that.
So now you can go for like a sketchy and going like this or paint it golden, you know.
Oh, so many possibilities.
Yeah, like you can also decorate this with stripes or going like super sketchy, you know.
Oh, so cute. It's really you're bringing it all together.
It's like, or you can put some eyes or decoration or whatever you feel like.
Oh, I love it. The possibilities are endless. Your
Yeah.
Christmas tree will be unique.
I mean, at least it's not plastic and you can
Yes.
recycle it.
And it's a great craft to do with the families. I could easily do this with my kid. I'm doing this with my kids. Thank
I would
you.
think, in saying it's a very good for activity for families, but I would say I don't have children, but
Oh,
with friends, I mean, this would be very fun, a very funny activity to do, I think. So you
I
have
think
like,
my 4-year-old would love it. So definite. Oh my god.
it's
I'm gonna
so
copy
silly,
you.
but it turns out, oh, okay. And you can do both sides also. Like if it is like moving around, you can do both sizes because this part, although is sticked, if you paint it, I think it's okay.
So that's just a piece of paper. You cut it, you fold it, the string goes through it, glue it, done. Beautiful. I love
Yeah.
it. If there are no more questions from the chat, I've been asking everything. So let us know while I prepare or I say the rules for the wait, we have stuff here. What's going on, Catalina? I thought we
The
were gonna close
exercise that I
the deal,
really,
but
this is a very, very easy also thing to do. And I am preparing it just to show you. We did the ornaments in 5 minutes. I don't know if we have time like to show them how to do the trees.
we've been at this for 30 minutes now, so up to
Oh,
you.
oh,
Time flies when
no.
we're having fun.
Yeah. Okay, so I am only going to show this. Like for example, the premium watercolor wedding cards from Etchr. They come with this paper that is already prepared to fold.
Yep.
So they came with the paper and envelopes, so you can directly send them, and I find them very funny to and very lovely because the paper is great to do Christmas greeting cards. So these were my proposals, like one big tree with only two colors on the bottom, and you can write here something or put some presents. I prepared this only for you to see. So these are three different wetty kind of trees. And here on the white spots, you can add little balls and little touches of color, iridescence and everything. So every tree has its own ornament. And it's a very simple way to approach it. And with the snowmans, this is like doing the ball that I told you at the beginning, like doing a little bit rounded, wetty circle with a
Oh
little
yeah,
blue on
stem of
one
those.
top. Then the head with the charcoal and the carrot, and then a little bit of you can add it like only. I'm going to show only this, Anya, and don't kill me. Like you have
Start
this
with
way.
the 15-minute demonstration, goes up to 1 hour lesson.
No, 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 no. Don't
I'm
worry. You can do
joking.
like this.
I'm sure
This,
everyone's loved it.
this.
Oh my
And you go round it. Here, like you can do like a strip, and then you only need to add like the carrot, and they are having like kind of a conversation, and you keep adding details uh, like a branch or like a boom or like a hat, and you have them, and it's ultra ultra super easy, like a little hat.
Oh
And
my
it's
god.
very easy to make them alive, okay? And you can make them to speak something, like you can write down a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't
something
know,
funny, something
like that.
sweet.
Yeah,
Oh my god, this is so
everything. My
I love
ideas.
it. I love it. Yeah, Beth is like, no, 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 keep going. Beth, we have to stop. We have a problem. I have a problem. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Some of you have the postcards. Yeah, please give all of the ideas that Catalina brought a try. Tag Cata on socials. Tag us. And oh my God, everyone is so sweet on the chat. Thank you so much. Okay, time for the giveaway.
Yeah.
I promised I'd be short. I want to be able to do it. So I like to do it the old-fashioned way. So I'm going to get a little piece of paper.
Yeah.
Let me get the paper. Let me here. I'm going to remove this. Give me a second. No, I cannot. Okay, it says. Okay, I'm grabbing a piece of paper here. Here, ta-da! And I'm going to write a number. You won't be able to see it, but just for the sake of transparency and honesty, I'll write it right now. See, it's empty, it's clean, and I'll fold it and I keep it on camera. And I'm going to ask everyone in the chat to pick a number from 1 to 100. The number closest to the one I will write before you don't start yet. The one closest to the one I'll put here will be the winner. Example, if the number I say is 73, someone says 72 and someone else says 74, we will pick the closest lowest number. So 72 would win. Of course, if someone is 73, then well, bullseye. If we have two people saying the same winner number, then we'll do like a number off, like one versus the other. We'll go again for another round. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. I'm going to write the number now without poking holes on the paper. Okay, I wrote a number. I'm folding it. It's here. So everyone, please, starting now, for the next 30 seconds, go and put your number on the chat. Go.
So fun. So for sure, I am going to share these ones finished tomorrow or on the weekend, because so you can see the finished ones.
Please. Come on. We have like 10 seconds still. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to write stop. The paper is still in my hand. It's here. Okay. Okay, I'll count Christine's 53. Okay, it's just stop, double stop. Okay, it's just one. So double stop. Okay, I'll let. I don't want anyone to be left out, but it's over because there's a delay. Chris, I still haven't opened. Okay, after Chris is over. Okay, I'm gonna open. So anything coming in now after the 25 that Chris wrote is out, and I'm gonna open, and it's 67. I don't know if this is flipped. 67. Let me read the numbers. Do we have a 67? I feel like I'm in like some kind of fair. So we have a 57. No, Gina, 58 is not coming in now. I said stop. So 57 from SSKP2TOG is the closest, if I'm not crazy. Yes, it's the 57. So congratulations. I'm going to write it on the chat. Thank you, everyone. Okay, just putting things on the chat. Just okay, thank you so much. I don't know your name, but SSKP2TOG. Oh my God, I'm glad you didn't add more letters to this. Please email me at Anya. Email us at hello@etchrlab.com. I'll get your message. And just say that you were the winner of Catalina's live demo. And yeah, I will need your shipping address, but just email us and we'll get it sorted. So Catalina will ship her blue and red page to you. and we'll give you a $30 art voucher to spend on Etchr Lab art items. And that is it. That brings us to the oh, this is not over. You thought it was over. I tricked you. So this is the first of many live demos we're doing. So Catalina was here today, November, woo, but we have 2 live demos in December. And I'm still going to, poke around the other ambassadors and see if everyone wants to join. So the next will be Amber Lane, our US ambassador, and then Sketches and Scrubs, who is in the chat right now, our UK ambassador, will also come in December. We're still finalizing the dates and time. But yeah, around the first or second week of December, Amber will be here with Kathleen hosting, not me, because time zones are woohoo amazing. And yeah, I'll shut up now. I'm over. Any last words, Catalina, before we go?
Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for inviting me. And I hope you to try it for sure and share it, or share it with your friends, family, and try at least one for fun.
I will. I'll tag you. Everyone, try it. It's fun. Tag everybody. Let's just have a tagging party. This is so fun. Okay, I'm quiet now. Oh my God, this was so fun. Thank you so much, Catalina. And SSKTOG. Oh my God, just numbers and letters. Email us. Congratulations on winning. And yeah, we'll be back.
Send the.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye, everybody.
Bye.